If you decide to go up Clavering, don't let the guards spot you.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat.
All the
Canal's got
others
enough shit in
down
it
with
as
the
it is.
sickness.
Nasty furry filth.
Good. Keep them coming.
Hey,
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Oh,
Well, he
nasty
ain't moving
rat.
no more.
Get away.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business.
Please.
Be advised
I'm a bit
that such
shaken right now.
vehicles will not slow
I saw some
or
terrible
stop
things
to
today.
avoid citizens obstructing the way.
I can't believe the way people act in the middle of a terrible situation like this. We were just trying to get past, and they shot Mr. Forrester. At 70 years of age, shot in the street.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous
All
loan
these
of
rats
their
crawling all over
services.
everything. Men like you, walking the streets with weapons? We don't need that.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Half the block dead from the plague.
Better them than us.
At least some of them had money.
Good. Keep them coming.
One, two, three, heave!
Let's feed him to the hounds. Dump you in the river. You're gonna bleed.
Huh?
Stupid goddamn Dublin son of
To arms!
We know you're
Ha!
here.
Take that! Damn you!
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard
Let
has
me
been
out.
designated
I'm
a
fine.
restricted travel area. Any
That's
citizens
not
are
what we
liable
are.
to search
It's just a
or
cold. You
imprisonment
sure?
at the discretion of the City Watch.
And there's an inspection fee. To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out.
Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that.
Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done.
Yeah, and the inspection fee. We can't help it. Just the way we do things on Bottle Street.
Hey!
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear. Buy then. Huh?
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it. Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I told you the knives go on the left.
Let us in, Granny.
Always on the left.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf.
We're here to do your washing. She's not
I think
stupid
the little
either.
birdies are
Have it
sad
your way.
today.
We're here to take your money, Granny. We're wasting our time. How much could she have?
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
She's been
Gotcha!
Come on, let's get this
Shaking
guy.
his eye!
Watch it. Knock this guy out. No one kills. It's just a matter of time, buddy.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage.
Let us in, Granny.
All of it.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
I told you the knives go
She's
on
not
the
stupid either.
left. They've
Have it
always
your
gone
way.
on the left. You
We're
never
here to
listen.
take your money, Granny.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's
Granny,
prick.
Granny, come out with me and
She's been digging for 80 years.
Granny,
Must have found something.
can't because you're
Hear that, Granny?
Whatever you got, Slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just Bottle Street rules.
I told you the knives go on the left.
Open the damn door.
The left. You never listen.
Let us in.
Granny, Granny.
Would you look at this?
You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that.
That outfit must have cost a lot.
Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it. What?
Come on, this is gonna hurt.
I told you the knives go on the left.
That's the end of you.
On the left. You never listen. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage.
Let us in.
All.
Somebody get over here! Ah! This. Ah! Ah!
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. I told you the knives go on the left. They've always. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that Slackjaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come.
What was that? Help! Around it! Watch it! Just die! Dump!
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so. Someone there?
Assassin, help!
You're going down.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Look out, we got a prowler.
Goddamn. Dublin son of Harlan Gunn. How's it?
Cross the line, and you'll have your throat cut. Get back.
Cross the line, and you'll have your throat cut.
Word is he's like a phantom, with an army of shadows in front of him.
That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
Rat shit. You got lucky.
When you're this handsome, you don't need luck.
Face like a hagfish.
Pay up. Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. He'll want to check on things.
Then you better get all your shit together, huh?
Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy. Someone's messing with me. Where are you? Come on! Let's get this guy! I'm gonna dump you in the wrist!
Shack in his eye!
Die, you crusty bastard! Somebody, give me a hand. I'm gonna feed you to the rats! You fight for shit! Get him! Go down, you pig! Kick in his teeth!
There you are! Here we go.
Let's see what's inside. Watch it!
Let's get on. Looky, looky.
Here you Somebody, are. Get over Knock here. Knock this guy out. Huh? Damn it!
Somebody get over here!
Cut this bastard up for the hat. Hey, a dead body. I'm gonna shoot your corpse. I'm gonna dump you in the river after I cut you open.
Where'd he go?
Gotcha. Somebody, give me a hand. Get him out. Take him down. Here you go so quick. Yeah. Let's see what's inside you.
Looky.
Somebody, get over here.
There is a strong drink made here. I tried it once, distilled from river crusts by the taste of it. The brothels sprang up around the distilleries. They are inseparable. They are burning the whales.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. That will never wash. Never, never, never.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
She wouldn't put the crackers on the right side of the tray, so we sacked her. She wouldn't put the crackers on the right side of the tray, so we sacked her. That will never wash. Never, never, never. She wouldn't put the crackers on the right side of the tray, so we sacked her.
Looking for something special?
dead?
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old, at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
20, plus 2 elixir.
Look like 25 to me.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your... Who's that?
Sis, here you are.
Oh, let's get to the hack. Get around. Where'd you go so quick?
Huh? Huh? What's happening? Someone help me! Damn you! Russian! Eat metal! Fall down already!
Hello, Martin. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. But that'll change.
Psst, Corvo. It's me. Overseer Martin. What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do, and I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the Void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. I have poor circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could release me or at least go gather some firewood. You never appreciate the fine masonry of Dunwall's cobblestones until you've had your face hanging over them for days on end. Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without... May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful.
Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer. Or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
Huh?
Guards, to me! Get around
Die,
here!
damn it!
Die, idiot! Assassin, help!
Hold on, someone's down.
I need more men!
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Archer, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing.
Shh, listen. What was that?
You can stay and find out, but not...
A body. Someone will pay for this.
Assassin, help!
I trust your trip was uneventful. I hear the Watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games.
That's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The pool.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Tivian, you say? Bit dry.
Now, I know you'll agree that we can't allow word of overseers behaving this way to reach the populace.
You can't seriously expect me to... Campbell, this wine's rather strong.
Is it? You're not a lightweight, are you?
I can't feel my hands.
Really? Can you feel yourself dying, you ridiculous parasite?
What did you say? Campbell?
I do love my life. Can he be dead? Guards! Come at once! An assassin has poisoned Kurnow, this noble soul. Lock the place down and search the offices from top to bottom. The walls are breached. I'll be in the sanctum, as we discussed. We must deny any assassin his most valuable target.
Someone help me out!
Ring the alarm!
Get around him!
Get him!
That's you in the river! Hit him!
Oh!
Let's feed him to the house! Take it! Take out his legs!
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Damn you! Watch out!
Yeah!
I know you're somewhere around.
Servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. Blue. Here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime. Wait, you? Who are you?
Over here!
Start slaying and come out of war. Find you. It's gonna be.
An assassin has infiltrated the building.
I know you're here.
Letter himself has these 5 attributes, by which he hoped to defeat the righteous.
We know you're here.
Servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ooh. Here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What on... Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here, or we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Huh? Damn! You!
Guards! To me!
I know you're here somewhere, scum. We'll find him. I heard you there.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Guards! To me! Got you now!
Whiskey for.
Someone help me out!
You gotta blink.
Stop!
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Take it! Jump! You made someone a widow, damn you!
Servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished.
Keep each other entertained in the
Meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night? Wait. You?
Guard!
Who are you?
To me! You're going down!
Firing! An assassin has infiltrated the building.
The outsider himself has these 5 attributes by which he hopes to defeat the righteous.
An assassin! To me!
He is patient.
I hear you. Assassin! Kurnow, protect me! It's your duty! Die, you oaf!
Attention! This facility is in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Servants must have been in here. Let me see.
I have the wrong one.
Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Colonel. Went down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
We're just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... Oh no. This can't be happening. Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
What Black Book? What do you mean?
Tell him. Warn them. And then die of plague, you useless incompetent. I never liked you.
What in the world? Campbell? He's dead.
Guards! Guards, get in here!
By the prophecies, what have you done?
He's been poisoned. There was a younger of your order in here before. An initiate, perhaps. Detain him.
You don't give orders here.
Don't be a fool. He must be running already. Get after him! I'll be filing a full report.
Stuff your report, Colonel. and I'll have your weapons at once.
Idiot! One step closer and I'll gut you.
You've forgotten where you are, Captain. You've no power here.
You'll regret this!
Clear the line! To arms!
Down the guards! We'll have to fight our way out.
All mouth and no trousers.
What's going on?
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Firing! Take out his legs! Someone get over here! Take it!
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere. Not to the flooded district, surely. Or did he?
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Why kill the Empress? He must have gone mad. Why didn't anyone redraw the maps when the seawall broke? If only
Attention!
Martin would
This
talk.
facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight. Attention! This facility
is now in high alert.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you?
Attention.
Caught at last.
This facility is now in
Give us
high
a name,
alert.
please.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
What's he doing? Some kind of fit. He's gone. Here it is, a pen, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
Attention. This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Look out. We got someone skulking around.
Attention. This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site. Attention. This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Curse those fools at Coldridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now.
Attention. This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guild they seek.
No. It's just a little cough. I'm fine. I feel completely fine.
Fine. Look at you.
You have the plague. You were trying to conceal it from us, your brothers in the Order.
Was that your intent? To spread the malady to us?
No, friend. I tell you, I am well. As fit as ever. Put down your weapons. Just think for a moment before you...
He was sick. Very, very sick. That much I'm sure of. Now to find some way to dispose of the body without spreading his illness.
The Abbey doesn't train fools. I know someone is here.
cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds.
Corvo, is that you? Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go? Okay, let's go. Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me. The Admiral was right in recruiting you. Nothing's been the same since the Lord Regent took power. But at least Campbell's gone and my uncle lived. Next time I see my uncle, I will not mention my knowledge of any of this.
They're all corrupt.
But he will wonder
If this is
why
going
I'm
to work,
smiling.
we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies. You know that.
Yes. Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along that path.
And we must find the girl, Emily. Poor thing. Who knows what her mind is like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than you think.
Quite right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the City Watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting block for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later. Sometimes I think this conspiracy feels like the start of a joke, don't you? An admiral, an aristocrat, and an overseer walk into a bar. I wonder what the punchline will be. Without a leader, the Abbey's going to be in disarray for a while. But how to take advantage? Now's the moment when we need Martin. Damn these delays. If they ever find us, there'll be nothing left but ashes.
Welcome back, Master Corvo.
Sailors tell tales of monsters far out to sea. But I'll tell you, there's strange things in this river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces, too.
Welcome back, Master Corvo.
Someday he will be in a position to help you, and he will not hesitate. Just you wait and see.
Welcome back, Master Corvo.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are reminded that assaulting a member of the City Watch has been made a capital offense, and guardsmen are authorized to carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possessions are legally
They were
forfeit.
here. I expect they didn't want to be recognized, sir.
Never mind that. Lord Pendleton ought to be shown the respect he deserves. He doesn't require it, but he notices.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
But even so, have you forgotten we may soon be guarding a future Empress? You will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child. And she's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just the people to find her, I'll have you know. Please learn your manners before then. My father served in the field under General Alfred Pendleton, where he took the wound that crippled him. I hope I will do no less if called upon. Until then, well, there is plenty of silver to polish.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Memoir, Chapter 28. Waverly, Waverly, Waverly. The very name sweeps one away. She came into our cold marble hall and brought light and warmth. She changed our lives forever. It was only later I realized she was a traitorous little weasel, like all the boys.
Emergency grain rations will be available in the Civil Services District at sunrise. Please see your tax assessor to secure food coupons before requesting rations.
Corvo's proved his abilities beyond question. It's not anyone who can walk into Holger Square and put down the High Overseer. And now we're faced with the question, could he be dangerous? Events are going to move quickly now. The storm's rising.
We'll have to find Emily soon. With Campbell out of play, they're likely to move her.
Whiskey everywhere in this place, but good wine is hard to come by. I could use a stiff drink. Nerves.